With EVE Online, tell us about cool prizes or sort of extra features that are going to be going along with the team up between Liftport and CCP.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a story about CCP first. I went out there. It was very cold. It's Iceland in November. And the CEO of CCP Games, Hilmar Pétursson, he backed our Liftport campaign, our Kickstarter campaign. So that's how I wound up there in the first place, completely unexpected. And he had just come in from Shanghai. They have offices in Shanghai. And he was completely jet lagged. And we had about a 2-hour, 3-hour meeting. And you could tell the guy was kind of checked out. He was not really connected to that meeting. He was tired, and I don't blame him. But towards the end, I'm thinking, you know, this is really not going very far. Nothing is really happening. This is not a good meeting. It's kind of a huge waste of time. I've just come from Vienna, spent a couple bucks to hit Iceland. I'm wasting time here. So that's frustrating, and I'm wasting dollars. At the very end of that meeting, he's like, you know, this wasn't really that great. Why don't you come back tomorrow and we'll try again? Which I thought that was really great because, you know, if he recognizes it really wasn't that good and I recognize it wasn't really that good, but he's willing to try again because he wants something interesting to happen. So that was really good. I was really impressed by that. I'm about 6'4", 210. Hilmar is about 6'4", 240. He's a big kid. He's exactly what you think of when you think of a 15th century Viking. He's got a big red bushy beard, a big shock of red hair. The next morning I go into his conference room and he's got most of his C-level folks, his executive officers, his marketing folks. Very different, very different. There's about 8 or 9 of us around the table. And it's the same week when the new iPhone had just come out and they spent $1 billion to expand the iPhone by 1 centimeter. And he is pounding on the conference table, incensed about if we can spend $1 billion to add 1 centimeter to your phone, why can't we spend $1 billion to go to the moon? And that's when I knew he had kind of turned the corner here, that his whole team were backing this project. And from that, you know, a lot of stuff is starting to come out of it. They've given us 6,000 download codes, free 60-day trials. Normally they give away 15-day trials or 21-day trials. They gave us 60-day trials. You know, on a face value, it's worth $180,000. They gave them away to us to give to our community because they want our community to be part of their community. So that was really exciting. We have a whole bunch of download codes, so if you guys want to pass those along, that'd be great. But then fast forward, like, why are they trying to do this? They actually have a philosophy of moving humanity to the stars. Like, it's a game on, according to their computers, it's a game, but in terms of the people involved, they actually want to do this kind of stuff. So I can't get into the mechanisms yet because I frankly don't even understand it yet, but the plan is that they're going to use in-game money, convert that in-game money to real-world dollars, and they're going to fund part of our research project from their player base. It is really amazing, and I'm very grateful to those folks. We're going out there to their Fan Fest the end of April. It's like a 4-day event. This is their 10-year anniversary. They want to throw something big. They are throwing what they call the party at the top of the world, and it looks like it's going to be pretty amazing. They're saying, you know, the theme is, you know, we just had 10 years. What does the next 10 years look like? And if you start adding in the Make Eve Real campaign, the next 10 years look pretty awesome. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.